Hello, hello. Welcome to Reading Time. My name's Time, and today we are going to be reading The Very Hungry Caterpillar. Let's get to reading. The Very Hungry Caterpillar is a book that I think a lot of people are familiar with. You have more than likely seen this caterpillar at some point in your life, as this is often read in elementary schools, and I believe a lot of people also have this book on their bookshelves for their kids. It's a classic. It has received many literary awards throughout the years, even though it's a very short, simple board book. A summary of this book is that there is a very hungry caterpillar, and he is so very hungry. And so he eats his way through a bunch of food until finally he is no longer hungry. At which point he makes a cocoon and becomes a butterfly. I would give this book a 5 out of 5 star rating. I really enjoy this book. This is one that, even though it is simple, can be used to teach a lot of different concepts and plays around with the picture book style quite a bit. As far as content goes for this book, there is no sensitive content that I could identify, and I would put this at a preschool reading level. This is something that can be read to kids younger than school age, but this can also be used in early elementary school to teach basic concepts. A few concepts that I can think of that this book can be used are most obviously to teach about the life cycle of a butterfly. The book begins with an egg on a leaf, and then we see the egg hatch into a caterpillar. You can see that. And then we have the caterpillar get ready after eating all of his food. He makes a cocoon and then becomes a butterfly. So this is one that can definitely teach the life cycle of the butterfly or life cycles in general. Another topic that this book can be used to talk about is healthy eating. The caterpillar begins by eating a bunch of fruits, and then he eats a bunch of food in one day that some of it's healthier, some of it isn't so healthy, and he gets a stomach ache from that before he eats a nice green leaf, which makes him feel better. So this could be used to talk about making smart choices with your food. I think this book can also be used for other concepts such as days of the week and counting. The thing that I find most interesting, though, about this book, beyond its ability to talk about a lot of different topics and ideas, is its format. So Eric Carle already has a very interesting and distinctive art style, this kind of collage style with a bunch of different colors all mixed together. But the thing that's really interesting about this book is actually these hole punches that are seen to represent the caterpillar eating his way through all of these foods. Eric Carle was originally inspired by a hole punch to make this book. He was thinking of a hole punch and a bookworm eating its way through a book, and this eventually led to the creation of this book with a caterpillar munching his way through a week's worth of food. I think that this book could be used as an example for maybe those in upper grades, even who are creating presentations for information and stuff like that. It could be used to show the dynamic ways that you can use formatting to convey ideas or to draw attention to certain ideas. And this is why I think that this is such a great book. It's very dynamic, even with its simplicity. And I would absolutely recommend it if you do not already have it on your shelf, or if you have not read it, go buy it, go pick it up. It's a good one. I realized at the end of my last video that I forgot to show an updated version of the 100 Kids Bucket List scratch off poster, so I figured I would show the updated version right now. As we can see, we have 3 books scratched off. This is last week's. We have a series of unfortunate events. I don't know if you can see that, but there is a spooky looking house. I think it's supposed to represent Count Olaf's house in the first book of the series. Then over here for today's reading, we have a cute little caterpillar to represent the very hungry caterpillar. Now, as always, if you have read any of these books, especially the Very Hungry Caterpillar, please let me know what you thought about those books. Have you read them? Is it something you enjoyed? And do you have any other recommendations for Eric Carle books? I've read a few of his books, and I'm always looking for other books that I may not have read to enjoy. Now, please feel free to subscribe if you're interested in following this challenge that I'm doing. Leave a like and a follow. And as always, have a marvelous day and a wonderful read.